And here in the studio to talk about the benefits of being an NCBA member is Kate Maher, Director of Membership for NCBA. Welcome back to the show, Kate.
Thanks, Kevin.
Tell us, what are some of the big issues NCBA is working on behalf of members right now?
Sure. We've got some big issues on our plate right now, whether it's trying to block potential expansion of the Clean Water Act, to working really hard to create some meaningful legislation and reform in border security and immigration so that it meets the needs of agriculture and immigrant labor and temporary labor, to continuing to expand access for U.S. beef in international markets. Of course, the two biggies are going to be the Farm Bill and the reauthorization of the Animal Drug User Fee Act, or ADUFA. One thing about it, the issues keep coming, but one thing about that is we're always there making sure that our members are well represented.
And why is it important for people to be members of NCBA?
As we work on these issues, you know, they really open the door for a lot of special interest groups to come in and work against us, especially in the Farm Bill and ADUFA. We've already heard that special interest groups are going to work through ADUFA to try to take away our use, our potential to use antibiotics in treatment of our animals. HSUS has said they're going to push through their legislation once again to try to get federal mandated legislation on production agriculture, and that's dangerous. More members mean that we have a louder voice. It's the cattlemen and women of this country that produce food every day for us that know best what the industry needs, and they're the voices that needs to be heard. That's why it's so important that people join up and be heard against these groups that have a loud and strong voice. We can be just as loud and strong.
So, Kate, NCBA already has a number of members, thousands of members actually. Why is it so important to constantly grow the numbers of members?
We're definitely in the minority when you talk about groups like HSUS. There's more donors to HSUS than there are beef producers in the United States.
Wow.
It's incredible to think that they are the ones that are going to shape this industry unless producers get involved. It's really exciting, though, to think what can happen if all producers get off the sideline and get engaged and become members and make sure that their voices are heard and make sure that people know what we do every day for them. It's really exciting to think about that, but it takes people joining and shaping the policy of this association and the organization to make sure that it is what we need it to be.
You've had a hectic travel schedule, I know, the last couple of months, attending lots of state events and so forth. What do folks tell you about the biggest benefits they see to being NCBA members? Well,
hands down, the best part of my job is getting to travel and talk to producers. They're who I proudly work for every day, and I love speaking with them. I hear a lot of great comments on benefits of membership. Most people say the biggest benefit of NCBA membership is the staff that is in D.C. constantly working on their behalf. They know that that's what their membership dues directly support, and they know they're 24/7 for them. When they're in Ohio or California or Texas or wherever they may be caring for their cattle, we have staff in D.C. looking out for them on any issue that comes up day or night. And to me, I think that's the thing I hear the most is that it's the D.C. staff. People also enjoy discounts on Roper and Stetson boots. We've had a lot of good shopping experiences with that. John Deere equipment. People have saved thousands of dollars on their equipment. So it's fun to hear from producers that we can at least provide some value back to them to thank them for their support through their membership.
Kate, thanks for your service to our organization and our industry.
Thanks, Kevin.
To become a member of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, just give us a call at 1-866-USA-BEEF or email us at C2C@beef.org. And don't forget, if you join right now, you can get a 100 milliliter bottle of Dectamax injectable from Zoetis. And if you join NCBA as well as your state association, you'll get a 200 milliliter bottle.